Going on, guys? Quick update on Cccx as well as SoFi. So, a couple things playing out here. Down 8% today, a little bit down after hours. We do have some big news to talk about. And, at the low of the day, this chart only says 15, but it actually wicked below $14, which is crazy. So, we had talked about, if it were to break this trend line. So, this chart failed, overall market pulling back. And, near all-time highs, you're going to have crazy market pullbacks, especially when Trump tweets stuff. So overall market pullback today. And then this thing broke our trend line. And we said if this broke, well, then gaps are going to start being filled below. And we filled a few of them. Obviously, there's still a little bit more to go. But we tapped that, which is a crazy wick down, and then popped back up $3. And now we do have a gap above. And with the news coming out here that Trump admin is in talks for stakes in quantum computing companies, you're seeing stocks like Ionq and, after hours just surging. So this one's up 17% overnight. So I expect Cccx to, get some of that in the morning, as well as RGTI, QUBT, just all those quantum stocks should see a pop. Now, if that sells off, I'm not sure, but having that Trump headline in there is very bullish, and you should see a little bit of a relief rally on this one. As far as the flow goes for CCCX, we saw someone throw in 450K at 1682, and this was just a baby order of puts. So these ones are likely going to be burned tomorrow, but 30 strike, so out of the money, great buy. That one should be up tomorrow. But I do like seeing that out of the money strike. So I personally was stopped out of my shares on Cccx, which sucks. But it is what it is. So, I let everyone know. I went all cash except for my 200 shares of SoFi. Market was just overall bleeding today. And, I had my stop loss set if we broke that trend line and stuck to my rules. But definitely great for the stock to get this headline. Likely going to see a pop tomorrow, so definitely going to be monitoring this one. And then lastly, I just wanted to say that this was interesting, and I found it on Twitter. It says, yesterday in Washington, D.C., they said that Inflection is a quantum company of the year, super important for national security. Today, we want shares in quantum companies, and that's why you're seeing the spike in these quantum companies. So excited to see what happens tomorrow, even though I'm not currently in the play, but definitely looking to continue to trade this one. And we'll see how the market accepts this news tomorrow. All right, and then getting into SoFi. So the chart is just playing out pretty much to a T. We didn't quite get as low as I thought. I thought we were going to test this trend line one more time around 26.20, but we got to 26.35, so close enough. I actually posted this in the Discord. So this was yesterday's video, and then today, right on schedule. So couple days out from earnings, 6 days, I believe, and we'll see how SoFi does. As far as the flow goes, they are loading up SoFi, 2.6 million in calls, and you saw a lot of this just come in today, 811K in puts, but yeah, they were buying the dip on SoFi today. Overall, just a small pullback today. I didn't quite get, I was working, so I couldn't quite pay attention, and I did set some low bids on some call options that didn't get filled, because I thought we were going to continue to sell off a little bit more today, and then we ended up kind of bouncing back. But still chilling in my shares, happy with shares, and I'll be looking to get those calls if we did have another red day, or if I get my entry that I want. But yeah, we'll see. Nothing else on SoFi today. Pretty basic day, just a red pullback day, and we'll see how things develop heading into earnings. I'll definitely keep monitoring this one.